Alright, welcome back. So we're now at part 2 of the bathing of a Bichon, and this is Daniel. He is a 4-year-old Bichon, and so I'm going to show you how to make shampoos. So I like to use one Step Silky. I order it from Groomer's Choice. And it's really wonderful because it's got silk proteins in it, and it just leaves the dogs so amazingly soft, and then they smell really, really nice. So what you do is you get these mixing bottles, and it's 16 to 1. So if you'd be able to see the fill lines. So I've already shaken up the bottle, and so now what I'm going to do is just pour the shampoo in until it goes up to the line. Because the shampoo comes concentrated, so you're not going to want to just use it on your dog, because otherwise it'll take a long time to get out, because it'll just be horrible. So we're just going to go ahead and mix this one up. And then the other shampoo I'm going to be using for him is called the Grimenator. And this is really awesome for if you got a really, really big job that you want to do on the dog. Like, we just got back from walking in the bike trails alongside the river, and the dogs got really muddy. So, and this one is actually only 32 to 1 because of how highly concentrated it is. So you don't need as much shampoo. Shake this one up. And now we'll get to bathing. So first, I always like to wet the dog. Okay. Now we're going to use the Grimenator. Just spray it all around. Really concentrating on the feet, because their feet got really muddy. Sometimes what I used to like to do too is to get a small bowl and just dip their feet one by one. Now I'm going to wash his face a lot, because when I came back from being gone for 2 weeks, I feel like all of a sudden he wasn't as white as he used to be. So I don't know if he was allowed to eat things that weren't the best, like, left stains. Because if you feed dogs food or treats that have food coloring in them, that's what causes them to get these tear stains. So okay, now he's ready for the rinse. Okay, now I'm going to use the Brighten White Shampoo, and this has already been pre-mixed, so I am just going to very carefully put it around his face, because I don't know why, but it just seems like his beard got yellow and reddish, and he used to be so bright white. So This is also a shampoo that's from Barks to Basics. I'm just going to kind of work it in. I'm considering getting the bluing shampoo too to really help with this color. Now I'm just going to go ahead and just go over him one more time with the remainder of this shampoo, just because I think he probably needs 3 baths, especially his feet. We had a nice muddy bike trail that we were exploring, right, Daniel? Okay, now we're ready to rinse again. You're such a good boy, Daniel. I don't know why the water's turning a little bit cool for him. He's like, wait a minute. There we go. Yeah, we'll figure out something to get these tear stains faded. He never used to have them, and then all of a sudden. Okay, now we're ready for the last and final bath. Now the shampoo that I'm using now is going to condition his coat. And like I said, it really leaves them really soft. One Step Silky, this is called. I really like to make sure this shampoo stays on them for just a little while, just because it does have the silk proteins in it. So we just can kind of massage it into him. And then they get a nice massage too. Yeah, you're going to feel so much better and be so clean. I wonder how many baths he's had since I adopted him. The life of a groomer's fur baby. Yeah, he was in a very high maintenance cut with his hair. It was 10 inches long, wasn't it? We brushed you all the time. By we, I mean me. Me and my 2 hands. Okay, now we're going to rinse. Trying to get the temperature to stay warm. Sometimes it switches. Really want to make sure to get every bit of soap off. You don't want them to be itchy. I really like this shower hose because of how gentle it is. I love how long his ears are too. I have not cut them at all since I adopted him in January this year. That would be 2016. There. Definitely want to make sure all of it comes out. One way you can tell if you've got all of the soap out is if you run your hands over the body across the fur and it makes a squeaky sound, then you know the fur is squeaky clean. Otherwise, if it doesn't, there's still traces of soap left. We don't want that, do we, Daniel? I can already feel he feels so much better. It's fun to get dirty, but I think sometimes it's fun to get clean too, huh? After it's all done. Come on, Daniel. Get back in the camera. Show everybody what a good boy you are. All right, he is ready. The favorite part, they love to shake. So yeah, so now we're gonna go ahead and move to the other room and start drying him.